there's a reason they call it the greatest 2 minutes in sports. The 2024 Kentucky Derby is just days away, and with it comes a little something for everyone. Sports fans get the thrill of the race. Bettors can wager on everything from winners to whether or not the trainer will cry in the post-race interview. Pop culture enthusiasts can pick out dozens of stars from the crowd, and people who love hats can, well, wear funny hats. Yes, the Kentucky Derby is far more than just a horse race. It's a cultural touchstone run each spring in Louisville, Kentucky, as the first leg of the vaunted Triple Crown. So, pour yourself a glass of your finest bourbon and brush up on your horse racing lingo. It's almost time for Riders Up. Here's everything you need to know about the 2024 Kentucky Derby. The 150th Kentucky Derby will take place on Saturday, May 4th. Post time for the 2024 Kentucky Derby will be at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. The Kentucky Derby, aka the Run for the Roses, will air on NBC. This year features the largest prize purse in Kentucky Derby history at $5 million. The winner will receive $3.1 million, with the runner-up getting $1 million. Third place will make $500,000, fourth will make $250,000, and fifth will take home $150,000. At 31 odds, Fierceness is the current Kentucky Derby favorite. Sierra Leone and Catching Freedom are right behind. Kentucky native Winona Judd will perform the national anthem, she announced last week via Facebook. From going to the racetrack as a little girl to now singing the Star-Spangled Banner during this milestone year, it's such a full-circle moment, Judd wrote. Martha Stewart has the honor of giving the Riders Up order as the Grand Marshal this year. Since 2012, a different celebrity has taken on the ceremonial role, with Patrick Mahomes giving the command last year. Often, it's been a person with Kentucky ties, with Jack Harlow, Teddy Bridgewater, Layla Ali and John Calipari all serving as Grand Marshal in the past. In addition to Judd and Stewart, you can expect famous faces throughout the crowd at the Kentucky Derby. While we don't know everyone who will be in attendance, we can look at the Unbridled Eve Derby Gala guest list for some clues. Unbridled Eve is an annual charity gala held the night before the Derby, and over the past decade, has drawn names from music, TV, sports and more. This year, the Courier-Journal reports the following celebs will be among the guests: Raul Alejandro, Larry Demerit, John Elefante, Bob Guiney, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Lisa Leslie, Madison Marsh, Mike Mills, Warren Moon, Dean Norris, Richie Sambora, John Schneider, J.D. Shelburne, Randy Travis. Hats. The elaborate hats at the Kentucky Derby provide plenty of opportunity for guests to show their creativity. The Derby itself even has hat suggestions on its website thanks to guest style editor Xana Roberts-Rassi, who recommends starting with the hat and planning the rest of your outfit accordingly. Mint Julep. What's the Kentucky Derby without a mint julep? Woodford Reserve is the title sponsor of the Derby, but grab whatever brand you prefer. You'll also need sugar, mint and ice. Hot brown. With great drink comes great food, and the hot brown is as much a part of the Derby as the horses themselves. The open-face sandwich includes turkey, bacon, tomatoes and Mornay sauce atop thick-cut toast. The garland of roses. When the race ends, you'll see the winning jockey adorned in a blanket of 554 red roses in a tradition that dates back to 1896.